What's going on, YouTube? Well, we're back for another week of information. It's an arduous process, but hey, we're all in it together, right? Let's cover some updates from last week. Now, the first thing is, I mentioned in my last video that this was going to happen. No more reservations. And as you can see, one of the largest dealerships in the country made this announcement last week. This comes from Ciocca. I also talked about allocations. Dealers are beginning to get a little bit concerned because they have no clue as to what their allocations are going to look like. Check out this statement from Chris Morgan at Criswell Corvette. Seems to be a bit of a concern there in terms of how they're going to receive these vehicles and actually deliver these particular vehicles to the purchasers. And the last thing that I had questions about last week was about production numbers. Now, I don't know if this is 100% accurate, but I'm hearing that Z06 production could be somewhere in the area of 20 to 25% of the 2023 C8 production, which of course is unknown at the moment. Here's an example. Let's do a little math. If a dealer gets an allocation of 300 C8s and 20% of those are Z06s, that would mean 60 Z06s are allocated to that dealership. If you were number 61 in this example, chances are you would not be taking delivery this summer. You'd either be later in the year or the following year. Now here's a more uplifting example. If GM can get 30,000 2023 C8s out of the factory in 2022, 25% of that would be 7,500 Z06s in the first run. Again, these are just examples of what's possible. Let's take a quick look at the top 10 dealerships in the US at the moment. If you have a low reservation number with one of these guys, you have a high probability of taking delivery within the next 9 to 24 months. And if you're wondering why you may have been number 65 while standing online in the rain and or the cold, but your email confirmation says your reservation number is 500, not 100% sure what that's about, but if I had to guess, I'd have to say it could be online reservations and or the manual numbering system used by the sales associates. Let's not forget, computers are a lot faster than we are, and someone sitting on their couch reserving online while you're standing in one might mean that their credit card transaction processed before you even moved a foot. And what I mean by manual numbering system is people have to count and actually get your number submitted in the right order when things are all said and done. Lots of room for error, in my opinion, when dealing with crowds of people especially. Those are just two reasons. I'm sure there's more, but I'm hearing quite a few folks are complaining about that situation as they stood online overnight. They got their number while they were there at the dealership and then get an email confirmation that says something drastically different. I'd probably be a little bit upset about that as well. And lastly, I reached out to the executive management team for vehicle brand communications at GM, and this is what they had to say. Looks like we're going to have to wait a little bit longer. Until next time, guys, hang in there. Thanks for watching.